Welcome to this update. This will be a very quick forecast for Southeast Asia, mainly to see the tropical threats and the heavy rainfall. So let's take a look at the rainfall forecast first, and then we'll check the tropical update. So let's see. So let's put a rainfall map here. So now it's Sunday, the 28th. This is just a forecast. It can change. It changes all the time, but I'll play this just so you have an idea of what's going to happen. So as you go through today, some storms in India there, the monsoon, and then more tropical showers and thunderstorms throughout Thailand, Myanmar, more storms there. Monday in parts of Vietnam, more. China, some storms continue there in China. More Myanmar, continuing. And then let's see, Wednesday, Bangladesh, more in eastern India there, especially northeastern India, Nepal, and parts of Myanmar still, southern China, and Pakistan, even some storms in northern Pakistan. And let's see, Nepal, they continue in India for next week. Later next week, more heavy rain in central to eastern India, more in Bangladesh, Myanmar. Then later next weekend in more in Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, and yeah. So let's see the rain accumulation. So this is in the next 3 days. So this until Wednesday, I think, until Tuesday or Wednesday. So we have the accumulations from these storms in central to western India between today and tomorrow. So more than 200 millimeters in some areas, and then it keeps going, more than 100 millimeters, it's some 154 millimeters, and then so be aware there, the heavy rains and storms. And then in the monsoon, further in the western India coastline, more than 100 millimeters just in the next 3 days there. Many areas of the coast, except the south. There'll be a little bit less in the south, but mainly in that central coast. Let's see, Mumbai around 38 millimeters the next 3 days, and shows more in parts of northeastern India and Bangladesh here. Some areas more than 100 millimeters. More in Myanmar. Let's see, Myanmar there, 150 or 125 millimeters. So be aware along the coast there. More parts of southern Myanmar there, some 150 millimeters or 120. Let's see, more the next 3 days in northern Vietnam, more than 100 millimeters in many areas. So be aware the storms there. More in central Laos the next 3 days, more in parts of southern Laos, some more in Cambodia from the rains and storms, especially north and eastern Cambodia, southern Thailand there, some more near the coast in southern Thailand. And let's see, shows more in China there too, more than 100 and even 200 millimeters from those storms there. More going to northern China there the next 3 days, some in North Korea, some in Russia and Japan. Some more the next 3 days, more than 60-70 millimeters, mainly the western portions of there. And let's see, more in some areas, and southern Japan is mainly quiet for now. But let's see, next 5 days it already increases for northern India and northern Pakistan, like I showed you later this week, the storms in northern India and Pakistan. So let's see, by the next 5 days, more than 100 millimeters parts of northeastern Pakistan and northern India, 73, 67 millimeters. Some more showers and storms in central Pakistan possible, and even like western India, southern Pakistan. And then more in eastern India, like I showed you, those storms for eastern India later this week. Southern Bangladesh getting a lot too, by between 3 and 5 days. More in central Myanmar, shows more than 200 millimeters central Myanmar the next 5 days. Uh, shows more for south central Myanmar, more than 100 millimeters. Some other hotspots in Thailand, more than 100 millimeters, especially in the south there. More northeastern Thailand, together with Laos, so more than 100 millimeters there the next 5 days. Vietnam a little bit less, but there can be some more in some areas. Cambodia a little bit less than Laos, but there'll still be some storms. But northern Vietnam shows a lot, potentially more than 300 millimeters, 200 millimeters in northern Vietnam because of the storms, and northernmost Laos too, and together with southern China there, a lot in those towns of southern China, more storms throughout these days. More here in parts of central China, central eastern China, as these storms come by, especially northern China in the next 5 days, going into Japan there the next 5 days, more in the northern island of Japan between the next 3 and 5 days. And yeah, be aware, some May spots more than 100 millimeters, and these areas of central Japan might get a little bit, especially western Japan there, portions further west. And let's see, still some accumulations in western India, but mainly more from the monsoon there. Some more accumulations for central India, but nothing big. Might be just some afternoon storms and some showers. And let's see, further north, some more accumulations from Mongolia, Russia, but nothing crazy. But more in parts of northern Russia, from some low pressure storm systems there. Western Russia we already talked about in the Europe video. Let's see, some other accumulations throughout Russia, especially southern Russia, there near China and Japan, more in parts of eastern Russia. And let's see, in the Philippines, next 5 days shows still a lot in the northwestern Philippines, more in the northern Philippines, parts of the eastern Philippines shows a lot, but not much. But some spots higher, 70-60 millimeters. So some more thunderstorms and some rains, but mainly in the northern Philippines. Be aware. And let's see, Western Guinea there shows a lot in some areas too. Maybe those hills and those mountains shows a lot there. Some more showers and storms in other areas. For Indonesia, it's fine, nothing crazy, just some more showers and some storms. For Malaysia, Borneo, and let's see, might get a little bit more in parts of Malaysia there, some 30 millimeters, but nothing crazy. A little bit more in northern part of Sumatra, in these islands in the Indian Ocean, more rain. And yeah, southwestern Sri Lanka there, might get more. And the Maldives, some scattered showers and storms. And this is mainly it. I'm not going to look at the 10-day totals because it will be too much. So let's just see the 5-day for now. Some more rain Turkmenistan, parts of Iran, Azerbaijan, those areas, some more storms. And let's see now the tropical update. They have invested 97W there near the Philippines, so it's at a low chance of development. But that's the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. But Tropical Tibet has 3 different invests. As 98W2, that's lost around the Pacific there, going into the open waters, maybe approaching some islands. And there's also invest 99W there, that's also in the middle of the Pacific, just way south of Japan there. So yeah, let's see some models, what they think about this. It's mainly the GFS that's forming many systems, but there's other models too. So there's that system in the Philippines there, tries to form something near Taiwan, but doesn't. So that system, probably nothing. But there's the other system just south of Japan there, in the open Pacific. They might try to form into something there. You can see the low pressure. The GFS is another system by August 3rd, coming after that, spinning there in the Pacific. But nothing hitting land for now. Maybe some systems coming close to Japan by August 7th, but nothing certain. But the GFS by August 5th has another system forming there, passing near Taiwan and going maybe near southern Japan there. But that's still uncertain, and the GFS does some crazy things. So this is the European model. It has that invest 97W there, trying to get into something, but not really making it. Has more, not really more systems, maybe a system spinning in the open Pacific later by August 6th, but nothing crazy. And the Canadian model has, wait, has more, has maybe a system in the open Pacific there, maybe approaching Japan later, but nothing from that near the Philippines. Maybe a short-lived depression, but maybe nothing. And yeah, this is mainly it now. So let's see here. So yeah, let's see some other stuff maybe. Some wind gusts, stronger in the Arabian Sea, sometimes stronger in Sri Lanka and India. Some gusty winds in parts of Afghanistan and Iran, especially Monday through Tuesday there, near Afghanistan and Iran. Shows maybe by Wednesday some gusty winds in China, Mongolia, and in the Arabian Sea too. Yeah, and nothing crazy, but be aware. The temperature is very hot in the Middle East there. Some areas of Afghanistan might get more than 48 degrees. Pakistan is doing better, but still very hot. Parts of Iran near 50 degrees, 49 degrees, and Iraq there, some other areas, tremendously hot. So be careful, continue to be careful there. 47 degrees in other areas, but India is in the 20s, 30s, and yeah, it's doing fine for now. Some higher 30s in some basins there, even 45. In the 20s and 30s in China there, and yeah, a little bit warmer in Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan into the 30s. And this is mainly it. Thanks for watching.